I'm in my gamer pants.
Welcome to Gamer Pants. We're now on episode 7, I believe.
Yep.
You know, 7 wonderful episodes.
Mm-hmm.
We're here with
Mitsuki.
our usual hosts. I'm Mitsuki. We got Ino,
Hey.
Junior,
Hello.
and Cultist, who says he's not going to be a ghost today.
He lies.
Hello.
Yeah, he started off being a ghost, but it's too loud.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry, family barely came over.
We have gaming news to go over this week. Cultist apparently has been digging through the mines to find a bunch of shit. And, then we have our other topics we talk about afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
We're hoping you have a great time with us this 1 hour.
Yes. Thank you, Mitsuki. Sorry, I forced someone else to do the intro today. And by force, I asked if anyone wanted to do it, and Mitsuki stepped up after trying to make Junior make it, but whatever.
It's because Junior usually likes to do it.
Because last week was not an uncut, because Mitsuki wasn't here, so I was like, you know what?
I was at work.
People only want the uncuts for breathing. Mitsuki was doing D&D, so whatever.
No, I was at work when you guys said you were doing it.
Nah. Anyways, like Mitsuki said, we have a bunch of stuff to cover. Specifically, we were going to do a follow-up of last episode because we had a pending
It was basically
Pokemon
just
Presents.
us making the announcement of announcements.
Yes, we had a pending Pokemon Presents and pending information on Dead by Daylight stuff with the Xenomorph, right? I think we got more details on that.
Daddy's Xenomorph for Cultist,
Yeah, Cultist, I think we'll cover that, right? So, where do you guys want to start? Because I really don't have anything much.
Well,
I guess biggest news goes first. Come on, Brian, time to talk. I'm on.
Yeah,
sure,
Brian,
why not?
time to talk.
I'm sorry, but I'm not ready right now. If you can't hear from all the noise.
all
right.
We can't hear the noise. You're muted.
All right, cool. Can we just go over some of the stuff that we saw in the Pokemon Presents and
yeah,
Sure.
let's go over it.
people talk and Cultist, whatever you
go
feel
ahead.
like it, just jump right in if you want. Sorry if I steal your thunder, but sure.
So I just learned something new recently.
What's
They
up?
have put the evolution of Duraludon and Dripplin on the official website.
Yes.
Only those two, which is weird because we all saw the Raikou.
Wait, Drifblim?
No, Diplin.
Oh,
Why did I say Dripplin?
I don't know. I was like, what? There's
Because
blue?
it feels correct. I feel like Dripplin's correct.
Speaking of making Pokemon and doing things, hold on, just a really quick thing. These guys were playing fucking something earlier, Unite, and you guys were saying, comfy, right?
Comfeet.
Yeah, I was hearing Combi, and I was like, wait, Combi evolves, right? I was wondering, how does Combi attach to you when it evolves? But it's not Combi.
God damn it, Adrian.
It sounded like Combi, dude. And then I legit said, wait, does Combi evolve? And you were like, he doesn't. I was like, I was questioning my sanity. I was like,
well, here's the thing. I said male Combies don't evolve.
I don't fucking.
And
anyways.
if I recall correctly, the Applin evolution is like a candy apple, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Diplin.
Somehow they made the least threatening dragon look even less threatening.
It's candied now.
Here's
I didn't know that the top of it, like the eyes and the tail, are two different things.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
You see, between the two evolutions, even
three
the
now.
odds. Well,
hey,
I thought Raging Bolt was not an evolution.
well,
What do you mean?
hold on. Before we get into it, I guess we could talk about that. We saw some information about new Pokemon, right, that are releasing in the Palia region, which is the Scarlet Violet region, right? And we got to look at
somehow they fucked it up.
Did they? You think
How
so?
did they fuck it up, Mitsuki?
Yeah, please.
They brought. I'm sorry. I'm not knowing anyone who was asking for Applin evolution.
Look, they gave attention to a Pokemon that, in all honesty, was never going to get attention again.
Let's be honest. There were order
They
candidates
did it to bring culture to the region. So you know what? At least
there were order Pokemon that needed attention that never get attention, Junior.
Yeah, I know, but still, I can commend them for trying.
Look, all I'm saying is, out of all the choices you have, why did you choose the one that no one really was concerned about? Out of everything.
Honestly, I'm surprised this thing doesn't have a gimmick like, oh, you can make it different dipped apples.
Like, Duraludon, sure, I understand, people, it's in Unite and people like them on, Okay, cool, it's a dragon, it's steel,
do people actually like
makes
that
sense. Thing? Yes, people actually do like that thing.
I've never really cared for it. Honestly, my reaction to the evolution is literally the Eviolite image, the meme I saw on Reddit. Congratulations. We can now use Eviolite, boys.
Yeah.
Like, one of the funniest things I've considered is that Scizor can now use Eviolites if Cleavor is in the game. And I'm just like, I'm pretty sure that's better.
That actually does make him a better Pokemon, ironically enough.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Nintendo, you fucked up a little.
Game Freak.
Okay, time to give me 2 cents on this because I did promise I was going to talk more this episode.
What's up?
So he's doing it. He's doing the thing.
Yes, I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Shut up.
Okay, but basically for the Applin evolution, I feel it makes sense, especially because it's being released with the DLC. Well, part 1 of the DLC, which is centered around festivities and celebrating like these 3 legendaries, and then the villain they go up against.
Can I point out one thing, and the reason why I'm going to be disappointed? It's because it's an apple, right? And the first 3 legendaries for this region are all poison focus. So you know what they're going to make the Applin evolve into?
Yeah,
a fucking Snow White reference. Come on now, you can't tell me that's not cringe.
But you also have to think about it. They're holding a festival. What's one of the many things that you would expect for there to be like sold or given away in a hospital? Vanillix, yeah, sure. But there's also candy apples, dude. You're missing the point.
Yo, where's my popcorn Pokemon?
Yeah, where's my popcorn Pokemon?
We need more food-related Pokemon.
Wait, where's my pizza Pokemon?
I love how we've reached the point where people are asking, we need more food Pokemon. There was a time where... Well, why am I hearing 3 people go, we need more food Pokemon?
I was memeing, yo.
And in all honesty, I kind of approve of the message, unironically.
You have a fucking...
But, like, there was a time where people hated the idea.
Look, hear me out. Fucking
if you're gonna go in, go all in.
Pokemon Company. Here's the next game, right? The next big game, right? The next installment of Pokemon. It's a whole region, right? Like that's like in love with food, right? It's like a small town on a tiny little island, right?
So America?
No, a fictional
food
place.
As in delicacies.
It's like obsessed with food, right? Obsessed with it, right? I mean, I guess you have fucking Cafe Remix, but it's like bringing Cafe Remix to the mainline games, right? And it's like full, everything's food. Everything's food related, right? And it's just like your whole dex is just food Pokemon, right? Somehow, something in the water
Why does that sound like a ROM?
Something in the water made food come alive. You know, you're gonna have like your burgers. You're gonna have fucking pizza slices, and it's gonna evolve to a whole pizza. And it's gonna be like stuffed crust for the 3rd evolution. Damn, right?
Actually,
and then
I think there already is one out for it. I think based on baked sweets, though.
Yeah, it's Fido.
Yeah, Fido. Yeah. But,
no, like a ROM of like food Pokemon.
Why.
I'm like,
is there?
This sounds like a ROM.
Yes.
Oh,
I
maybe
what it's
I don't
called,
know.
But I know there's one that exists.
Or they eat everything. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Let's satisfy all those people that are like, what other food is like, or what other Pokemon are like are edible and shit. You know.
Can I point out one thing though?
What's that?
What is it, Mitsuki?
This is your second thing you're pointing out.
No, I'm sorry I have a lot of things to point out, but this sounds like America Southwest version. Pokemon
No.
Southwest.
It's because usually up to a
Midwestern.
certain point, it's just a generalization of all things. This sounds more like we're trying to make 50 fucking foods.
But the other thing is, couldn't Fido have gotten an evolution? I mean, it's literally a baked pastry festival. It could have had a different evolution line. Come on now.
Maybe. But I mean, was Fido actually that good of a mon, though?
Was Applin?
Arguably a little bit better than Fido, I think.
Fido was
Applin
good for the raid, remember? The Charizard raid?
Yeah, I was like, Fido.
So
Whatever.
Fido already had more viability.
Look, it's not even about viability. It's just the fact that, like, you made the apple into an apple.
Exactly.
A dipped apple.
But it's still an apple. Like,
You know, I'm not gonna lie, Junior. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the Pokemon Presents and I was watching it and they showed Diplin, I was like, oh, look, Applin. I did not see the difference until they pointed it out. Oh, it's dipped. Oh, okay.
Damn.
Okay. Shit. I thought it was just...
You also do realize Applin is in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Is he?
Like it's in base Scarlet and Violet.
Yes.
Oh. I never
It
noticed.
just didn't look any different to me. Like, you know, if they wouldn't have said it, like, I wouldn't have
That's
known.
why I'm laughing my ass off. They turned an apple into an apple.
Yes.
They
It's
turned
like-
an
it's like, you know,
apple
like-
into a more disappointing apple.
Like, you know, it's just kind of weird also. Like, it doesn't really make sense to me also. Because, like, let's say if they ever put this, I mean, God forbid they ever put this in Unite. You know how Unite, they have costumes? What are you going to have? Oh, let's have a Diplin costume for the Applin. It's not going to work.
That seems to be the greatest hope.
Can I just ask a question, Does this mean a chocolate-covered Vanillix would be a new evolution?
Oh.
A chocolate-dipped
No,
Vanillix
they
will
won't,
be a
because
new
remember,
evolution?
Vanillix is a third stage. They're not going to fucking break their third stage.
No, it's just going
rule
to be
for
a
fucking-
alternate type, alternate region area.
It's going to be like a branch, like a second branch, like a Polytoad.
Yeah. It's going to be chocolate-dipped Vanillix.
No. You know what? It's going to be freaking Napolitan.
No,
Okay,
that's the Dord brand,
Hold on.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
I got
sure
it.
if
I got it.
just-
Wait, what's Vanillix? Or what's its typing?
ice,
It's ice.
Just pure ice?
Yeah.
pure ice.
What if it gets like a secondary typing? It's like ground ice and it's chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
Or
That's
it's literally
Some-
ground ice. Like,
yeah, there you go.
Oh, no. Rock ice.
Rocky
That
Road.
way it has 4 times weakness against fighting.
I'm pretty sure we're just adding weaknesses to this thing.
Rocky
also,
Road.
I just wanted to say quickly, I posted an image in Discord of Eno's experience with Applin and Diplin.
Yeah, okay. I'll look
Really?
at it right now.
Really, Brian? That one?
I do want to say that we could just give, Vanillix a ability that makes it immune to fighting abilities.
Anyways, guys,
You can't even put.
Can
you
we
can't
go
even
off
put the
from the
picture
food jokes?
down.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
can
kind
we
of-
just go back to actually
can-
talking
you-
about what we're
you
doing?
can't
You're talking
even
about the Pokemon
put
Presents.
Can
and
we
things-
move on to the second evolution, please?
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Wait, so what are
it's
we even
cool.
covering
There.
right now? I don't even know. Like, if I'm confused,
We're-
the listener's confused.
Pokemon.
Some of
The
the new
Pokemon
Pokemon that was
Okay,
released.
so we're still on that. Okay.
We've
Yeah.
done. Oh, it gets a new move.
Yeah, cool.
Diplin. Syrup Bomb.
Oh,
Anyways.
that's right.
Damn
I forgot about
I'm
that.
sorry. It's
Oh,
gonna
and a new
coat-
ability.
It's gonna coat people in gooey sweetness, huh? I don't like that.
Cultist, what other mons did we see, Cultist?
An evolution
we-
to
To Duraludon.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
That's cool. Its new move also looks cool.
Yeah.
We also have new Paradox Pokemon.
Wow.
I thought it was
Tell us
Yeah.
more, please.
Okay, yeah. So basically, we got a past form of Raikou.
Uh-huh.
I can't think of anything else except that one Steven Universe meme that's been thrown around so much, and it's Yellow Diamond's face. I don't know why. I can't get it out of my head, all just because of that elongated neck.
See, when I first saw the Raikou evolution or past form, I was just like, you know what this
How
gives
did
me
they-
vibes of? Alolan Executor.
No,
We're going to combine them.
How did I forget about Alolan Executor? How did...
Wait, he's onto something.
I'm gonna do you guys something better, okay? For our dear listeners, if you haven't seen this Raikou, right? If you've played Horizon Zero Dawn and you know the tonics that are like the towers or whatever that expand the area, anyone that's seen him knows what the fuck I'm talking about. And picture that. It's kind of what it looks like. It's exactly what it fucking looks like. And like,
does anyone remember
you guys
that
here,
scene
if
in
you don't know it,
SpongeBob where Patrick was like, "It's a giraffe" while he's laughing at the bubble elephant?
it's a giraffe.
That's this.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't think it was possible. I thought the Suicune one looked dumb, but it was original in a way. How did they make one so fucking lame?
Look, Junior, this is what a tonic looks like. Tell me that's not this thing.
I'll say no because it's not supposed to be fucking mechanical.
But still, look at it. Like even if the little lines, like the arrows on it, like it looks like the little linkage on the thing, and like the tail, like the little sections that stick out on the top. It's like dumb.
Yeah, like that's the best way to describe Raikou. I just noticed something too.
The way this thing runs, I'm going to post an image.
I did not see it run.
Yes, this is how it runs. It literally runs like a cat, but with the tall fucking head and everything.
Wait,
they
so
looked at
happened to
Raikou and said, "Extend the neck. That's it."
And give it like a fluff.
How did you make Suicune look good?
Anyways, and what's the other one? Cultist. The other
Paradox Gobalion.
Yes.
Like,
By the way,
say that because we don't know their official names in the game. By the way, for our viewers.
I thought we did.
No.
Yeah, isn't it supposed to be Iron Crown or something?
Yes.
Is it? I must have missed that part.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Yes,
right,
it's Iron Crown.
Then what's Raikou's?
Raging Bolt.
Yep.
No, it's called Rumbling Ray.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
No, it's called Raging Bolt.
God damn it, man.
That is sad. How?
At least I'm talking more.
Wait, what was it called?
Raging Bolt.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
But anyways, if you look into Discord, this is what the Iron Kobold...
Nothing about this Raikou says raging to me.
I want you to understand this is how disappointing the Paradox form is for Violet. Like you literally get ripped off because
really
it's the exact...
say... Look, the most interesting one is Iron Valiant, and that's a fact. We all know that's a fact. Because all the take the roboticization beam, fire it at the Pokemon, let's go to town. That's it. That's all the future ones are.
Yeah, all the future ones are lame. Like it's just like slap a basic generic like robotic.
Like I said, roboticize them.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm referencing Sonic, but see, that's what they've done. Like that's why I'm saying Iron Valiant's the most interesting one because it's a fusion between Gardevoir and Gallade.
Like honestly, they could put some like rocket boosters or something on him, you know. But no, I mean this one's at least not like a weird, just plain metallic color, you know, like everything else is. It still keeps its cobalt color.
It looks cool. Like here's the thing: they presented this for Raikou, and I'm just like, which looks better?
Yeah.
I just want you to understand. This is also supposedly the Iron Viridion.
Yeah, that one.
Verizon. And it is literally a copy paste. They just added some lines.
Just sharper edges, yeah.
Yeah.
It literally
I mean, I get the theme, which is why I'm just like, yeah, it makes sense why it looks like this.
This is why I'm like, you know, Nintendo has gotten a lot lazier on their designs. And that's why I understand the dribbling.
I don't understand dribbling.
No, because it's lazy design, essentially, I'm saying.
Okay. Well, moving on, guys, from that. Is there any other new Pokemon that they announced?
I'm trying to remember, but those
are the Legendary Trio.
I mean, they had already announced those. The Okidoki and Monkidori and Pheasantipity.
Yeah.
But ironically, they're not on the wiki for some they're not on the main page.
I will say though, they are interesting at the very least, unlike older Pokemon.
Do you have a slice idea how little that narrows it down?
They didn't necessarily announce these, but I did see that we saw like the actual indigo disc looking turtle thing, right?
Yeah.
And is it just me, or did it look like there was like a smaller form and then like the bigger one?
Yeah, there was like a middle stage to it.
Yeah, right. It looked like a smaller turtle,
like an actual turtle.
Yeah,
one looked like a cephalopod, and then a turtle.
Yeah.
You mean this one?
But we just got a really quick look at it. You know, it was.
You mean like this one?
Huh?
This one?
No.
Yes. No, but like it's had.
There's one where actually had legs. Like we saw it kind of like stand up.
You'd have to go frame by frame in the trailer. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Nah, I don't think we need to go frame by frame.
Look, I'm just going to say, they better fucking make this interesting. Because I'm just like, I kind of don't even want to buy the DLC, I'll be honest. I'm just like...
Let me change my outfit.
I got it for you
down,
guys.
Mitsuki.
But anyways, Junior, back to my point. All I'm thinking of is Raging Boat, a Lolian Executor, and Giraffing's evolved form. We're going tall boys now.
Yes. Wait a minute. What is the Suicune?
It looks like a fucking old lizard.
Roaring Wake. What's its typing? The Suicune is Water Dragon. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. Raikou gonna be Electric Dragon.
Oh,
I mean, don't you think they would all be like fucking dragon?
We could do Meganium, Lolian Executor, Tropicana, Raging Boat, Giraffing, and we just need one more, and we'll be down.
Gigantamax Meowth?
Yes, Gigantamax Meowth.
Okay. I'll move on from that, guys.
Yes. Do we?
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about what the other half of the fucking...
The other half, dude, there's like 8 other pieces to it.
Damn.
Yeah, so we got that. There was also the other half of Scarlet and Violet. The other half of Scarlet and Violet, I'm just gonna skim through that. My bad. There's a Mewtwo raid going, right? You get Mew and Mewtwo. Yeah. I think
you get Mew, and then later in the last week of the month, you start getting Mewtwo.
So there's a Mew that you can get by going to the mystery gift and putting "Get Your Mew." Each Mew, they said, there's going to have varying skills, right? Or
it was the
movesets and the Terra type. Yeah. Yeah. So go to your mystery gift menu. I need to do that and type "Get Your Mew" all together, no spaces, and it's all caps. I don't know if caps.
Let me try that right now.
Yeah, you should try that right now.
Should we link that in our description?
Probably.
Maybe.
If it releases in time.
Yeah.
It's already going on. It's just a reminder.
And then they are going to have Mew with the Mighty Mark, or Mightiest Mark, my bad, going into Terra Raid battles. They're going to have like the same thing as like Charizard. It's going to be like 2 waves or something.
Rillaboom, the others.
Yeah.
I love how they started that presentation like Mew and Mewtwo fight. I was just looking at that. I was like, bro, we had a movie over this. Come on.
They did mention something about bringing your Mew in there. I don't know if it was actually like a thing that would happen if you bring your Mew to the raid.
Well, that's why they give you the Mew. It's supposed to be like Mew versus Mewtwo.
Yeah, but I don't know if there's I don't know if it's an actual like something different that it does, or it's just like flavor or trying to like build on the lore kind of thing. But anyways,
no, it's just like literally they're giving you a Mew to fight Mewtwo.
We also saw I don't know if Cultist was going to go over all this shit or not, but I'm just going to go down it. We saw Detective Pikachu Returns. I'm not too interested in it. I've never really played Detective Pikachu, the OG one. I didn't know he actually talked and had a manly voice. I don't know if that's a thing. But I mean, maybe he wasn't voice acted before, but this one has like actual talking and it just sounds weird.
I'm trying to think, was Did the original one have voice acting?
I don't know. I don't think maybe it was a little bit too. Like I don't think voice acting was what was it like a Game Boy something or SP or something or
No, it was a 3DS game.
3DS. Maybe. I don't know
3DS,
if anyone.
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone wants to talk about that. I don't really care. I just wanted to mention it. It's called Detective Pikachu Returns.
I'm pretty sure the movie was like almost an exact 1-to-1 about the game.
It seems like it. Not gonna lie, but did we get a date for that?
For this,
Detective Pikachu Returns.
Let me see.
It's
available to pre-order. It'll be available on Friday, October 6th, 2023.
There you go.
Yeah.
Boom. All right.
And it's available to pre-order. Don't pre-order things, please.
I'm gonna skip that. They did talk about the whole World Championships that are going on right now, so it's probably a little too late by the time you hear this.
Yep.
Something that I found cool. Pokemon Path to the Peak.
Oh yeah.
That seemed kind of interesting.
It's like a web. It was a web series specifically. They said.
Was it? Oh yeah, it's gonna be on the. Well, they said the first episode. I don't know if it's gonna be fully. I mean, it has to probably be, right? But it's still.
It's kind of like what
cool.
they did with the Pokemon Adventures.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Or was it?
So
there was like 2.
Pokemon Path to the Peak. What it is? It's basically like animated. It has a really cool animation style. I think it's like a cartoon. Basically, it's not like normal Pokemon kind of art style. It's a little bit different.
It's the animation they did with the ones on YouTube for the regions. They were going through like different events.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched them. I don't really watch any of them, but this one I might give it a shot.
Pokemon Generations. That's what it was.
Okay, this one I might check out because it's based off of the TCG, right? So it's just like follows a girl.
Oh wait, no, I thought you were talking about the other one.
No, it's a little one. Yeah, it's a TCG one. It follows Ava, but this one is gonna be. This is the first show. It's the first episode is gonna release on. It should just released fucking yesterday actually.
What?
Yeah, on their YouTube channel.
I just went on there and it's live. But that's...
Yeah, it follows this person, Ava's MC, and their Oddish Pokemon partner, and they're playing fucking TCG. I don't know, in the little trailer they showed, like, she goes to school, and then there's like a Pokemon trading card game club or something like that, and they're like, you all play Pokemon TCG? What?
Here it is. Yeah. This is the thing I was talking about was Pokemon Paldean Winds.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so moving on from that one, there's Paldean Winds that also has... was that one also going to be released? Oh, it is also going to be released on their official YouTube channel. So yeah, that is another thing that they announced.
I guess it would be like a smaller or more Paldean based.
It's like a web series, I guess.
Yeah, web. I was going to say anime, but it's not really an anime.
Yeah, but and then speaking of anime, they also updated. Speaking of anime, they also announced the Pokemon Horizons series things. Officially, I guess, which is the next, I guess, installment in the whole Pokemon anime. The one that follows Liko and Roy, which you already knew about before.
Because Japan gets animes early.
Yes, Liko has a freaking pendant, and Roy has a weird Pokeball, which does look kind of weird. But anyways, not much information other than that, you know. This is probably like one of the things that I was most excited for, which is weird. When I was kind of half-assed watching this trailer or the thing, right, going fucking at work, right, but I heard this little tone that's like really, really, really too familiar and just hit me in the nostalgia fucking
they releasing Pokemon,
the trading card game, the OG one from the fucking Game Boy.
Oh god, I remember that.
I heard the freaking the menu music and I was like, holy shit, I know this. Like I know what this is.
Your brain, you were neuron activated.
Yeah, you know that scene in Ratatouille when fucking the critic, I forgot his name, takes a bite of the Ratatouille and he just like flashbacks to his home. Yeah, that was me. With that, I was like, I heard the music and I was like, oh, I remember playing this. and save scumming the fuck out of it. Anyways,
You had to.
Dude, sometimes you just get the shittiest luck, man.
Sometimes you draw 5 energy, and then your opponent would have all his combo pieces.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, I that game actually gave me some hope for the actual trading card games, and I think it actually.
I mean,
solidified.
they're taking it serious that they're going to make an anime, which is pretty cool. Well, not an anime, a show on the trading card game.
That's why I'm actually more excited about that than the Palia Winds.
I didn't get to say it, but like, yeah, it's pretty interesting the fact that they're making
a TCG one. Yeah, I love TCG, but whatever. So basically, yeah, Nintendo Switch Online has a Pokemon trading card game, the OG one for the Game Boy, and Pokemon Stadium 2.
If you want pain and suffering, please go.
They're coming out already.
If you want pain and suffering, please download the GBC version of Pokemon TCG. I guarantee you will be upset about it.
You know, the fact that the online trading card game got this big means that we're never getting another one of these.
You know, and it's sad. But
yeah,
but you know, I would definitely I would play this if it had some of a story. You know what I mean? Like, I would play the online TCG. Honestly, I would argue there's a way you can probably integrate kind of this kind of style into the Pokemon TCG online, and kind of add like a story, kind of like what Legends of Runeterra did. Have a little story mode. Maybe like let you walk around a little bit more. It's just amazing. Like, did you ever play this one, Junior? The OG one? I know you were a little bit too young for it, but. No,
I didn't even know Pokemon existed.
As someone who doesn't like the TCG, I did play it. Mm-hmm. I perfectly understand what you're talking about. It kind of was like you just go heal down, heal.
It's like a mix between the mainline games where you have like your gym trainers and your gym leaders. And I mean, they are gym leaders, right? There's gym leaders, and you fight them, but you make your decks and you fight them with decks instead of Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's really fun. Honestly, I recommend you guys give this a try if you guys have the Nintendo Switch Online or not. You know,
I will say though, you will be robbed, and the game is very challenging.
It is quite hard.
Shit.
It is the most challenging Pokemon game I've ever played.
It's both an old game and an old Pokemon game. Those are notorious for being buggy and difficult.
Old Pokemon games were not hard.
I'm so mad right now.
I mean hard in the sense that it's probably like
make
bullshit.
Sure you mute.
I'm going.
Yes.
I guess we could wrap it up with Pokemon Unite.
Yeah.
We'll make this quick.
Yes.
Mewtwo X is a thing.
Uh-huh.
There's going to be a Mewtwo Y coming soon in the 17th. And they've revealed Blaziken, Mimikyu, and Meowscarade are coming
Mimikyu, later. I love him. Oh, Mimikyu.
Yeah.
Like after the second anniversary celebration.
Yeah. I'll just briefly touch on the other things that they talked about. There was some Pokemon Go information, which I'm not going to cover. A little bit of Pokemon Sleep, but they kind of just touched like
they've already confirmed it's dead.
Yeah. Pokemon Masters EX had some information in Pokemon Cafe Remix. If you want to see all that full information, you could watch, or you could look it up on the Pokemon website at Pokemon.com and look for the Presents information, right? Or just go to their YouTube and watch the whole Pokemon Presents.
You can even watch the first episode of the Pokemon TCG.
Yeah, and you could watch the Pokemon TCG thing at the... Well, Path to the Peak, Junior, do you know that card? Because some people were like... I was seeing that like people were memeing because they picked the name Path to the Peak, which is apparently a name of a Pokemon card that people hate.
Let me see.
Yes. It's from Chilling Reign.
I'm looking it up.
I don't know what it is.
It's Pokemon with a rule box in play. Both yours and your opponent have no abilities.
Oh boy, it's a stun card.
It's
a stun card from where?
Stun card from Raining Chill, Junior.
Chilling Reign.
Yeah, Chilling Reign.
Raining Chill. Same thing.
To be fair, who gives a shit? It's the stun card. It's not fun.
New Pokemon TCG expansion dropped, recently? Yesterday or today or something?
I believe it was yesterday.
Oh man, I need to get on that.
I need to buy some. June 18, 2021. They forgot about it. It's a coincidence.
What?
That it's called Path to the Peak. It's just a coincidence.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Anyways, so yeah, that's all the Pokemon stuff I had. Our guy that had the Dead by Daylight update left, I guess. He's
Man's
having
gone.
His house right now.
He ghosted us.
Yeah, because there's barbecue and someone knocked on his door. We're assuming his mom. Dude,
He heard there was going to be chicharrones and he ran out the door.
You know what? No, there's no chicharrones. And
You don't do a barbecue with chicharrones is weird. You should leave immediately.
well, actually, Ricky does this. But anyways,
I like chicharrones.
I've never seen them.
You know what we should do? We should get like Cultist's mom, like yelling at him or something, and like record it in the background. And just like whenever Cultist needs to go AFK, we just like play it on the on the call here on the freaking recording.
We put it as like a small background noise, not enough to annoy people, but enough to remind them that he's here.
Yeah. And then we put it at the very end of our episodes. Right when the outro music finishes, so that way
They'll never see it
we're
coming.
gone. Anyways, aside from I guess the xenomorph thing. Junior, do you know what he talked about? I know he covered it briefly here. I don't know anything about it, and since we're so professional.
Yes, I'm typing in xenomorph.
It's a new killer.
No, yeah, we talked about it last episode. We just wanted some information about like what it does.
Yeah,
hold on.
It has no face huggers, and I'm immediately disappointed. You had one job.
There is a reference.
Well, Cultist is here. He said, "Hold on, if you guys let him talk, he can tell us."
Dude, I barely came back with a plate full of carne asada, please.
Yes.
Well, we're waiting.
Yes, I got my salchicha for sure. Anyways, whatever.
Oh?
Okay. So for the xenomorph, basically we did not get face huggers. This was the biggest defeat ever known in mankind. Yes, boo.
Yes.
Instead, we got a tunnel system that you can travel in, and instead of like the Demogorgon where you just like go in and then come out the other end, you actively can choose which control station you want to get out, and there's 7 in total. So like 7 entry points, 7 exit points.
Nice.
I love how you brought out the Demogorgon, because I was about to be like, isn't this just the Demogorgon?
Yeah, but instead you highlight which control station you actually want to go to, instantly travel through there, or if you don't, you can choose whichever one. Basically, just an actual vent system, an actual
more precise travel.
They didn't want you to bring it up. God fucking damn it.
You're mad. But yeah, basically...
Mitsuki, play the clip.
Yes, go on, Cultist.
Yes, besides that, I don't really know the system for the killers. There's this thing called Bloodlust that they have.
Mori.
I don't know what the hell.
It's called Mori.
That's Mori? No. I don't think so, at least. I'm not sure. But basically, the Xenomorph doesn't have any bloodlust. Instead, they have this runner mode where they are much faster, and their attack actually reaches out much more farther. And Jesus Christ, I was running. We also got some of their perks, which is basically... Yes.
I tried looking it up. I saw one that looked like a facehugger.
Yeah, I have this Steam page pulled up. There's Ultimate Weapon, which is basically open a locker and survivors, they should scream and reveal their positions. And they also become blind for 30 seconds. There's Rapid Brutality, which is what oh no, wait, this was something different. I'm sorry, I'm a mess right now. But basically, the Xenomorph is no longer able to gain bloodlust, except hitting a survivor with their basic attack gives you, the killer, 5% haste, which is basically shorter cooldowns. And then there's Alien Instinct, in which when you hook a survivor, you get to see the aura of the
dog.
I want to die right now.
This is the greatest content I've ever heard.
The dog's just, every time you talk, the dog just barks louder and louder.
The dog's like the dog's like, please don't talk about the Xenomorph. It doesn't have facehuggers. What's the point?
The dog's like, wrap it up, bro.
Be quiet, please.
Get to the point, woof woof.
I'm trying to speed run this, okay?
Okay, go. He stop barking.
Alien Instinct, hook.
That's it. Wrap it up.
I'm not even gonna cut this shit out, man. I'm gonna leave this in there.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. We're done.
Okay, so right, Xenomorph. Okay, yes.
There's some interesting stuff. Good.
I don't know if that helped, but I won't. But basically, the last perk, if you hook a survivor, you can see the farthest survivor that you injured. There. We also got Ellen Ripley, and her things. When you hide, you no longer. You basically don't show any of the things that would normally show to where you went, which is like pools of blood, no grunts, and stuff like that. Basically, making it harder for the for the killer to find you after a chase. However, when you exit, you basically see other survivors on the map and the closest generator to you, only for 10 seconds though. There's Chemical Trap, which I'm trying to speedrun this. I'm out of breath. Okay, so basically this is for when you drop a pallet on the survivor and stun them and they didn't destroy it for some reason. Basically, you get to put a trap.
It's not that hard. Easy.
Yes. And the trap, all survivors can see it, and the killer, whenever he breaks that trapped pallet, they are basically slowed by 50% of their speed for 5 seconds. Also, you can only activate this when the generators are at 70, 60, or 50%, depending on the tier. Light-footed. Basically, you just run more silently, and that's it.
Cool. All right.
There.
All right, cool.
That's Dead by Daylight.
He did it.
You can mute now, Cultist. Thank you very
More
much.
like
That was
Dead
actually
by
good.
Borklight.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
He needed the face huggers. I'm not wrong.
Wait.
The dog really wanted his face
I
huggers.
heard a bark. Was that? Did he unmute? Or was that like Junior's? I'm still hearing the dog. Oh man. Anyways.
I am too.
What the fuck? Anyways, do we have any other news other than that? I guess can we just go on to what we've been up to and stuff?
I've been, doing the.
Are we done with the news, or can we move on? Yes or no?
Honestly, we don't have much news left, do we?
Okay, so that's all I need to know, so we can officially transition over to what have you guys been up to, Mitsuki?
There. I think the dog finished. Nope, never mind. Kill me.
You're fine.
What's the dog doing?
We'll cover. We'll get to you at the end.
So,
what's up, Mitsuki?
I've been playing Palia, the open beta of Palia.
Yes.
Or however you fucking pronounce it.
I think Palia. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Open beta.
Let me see if I can stream the game for you guys.
I don't think we need to, but that's fine.
But anyways, it's been okay. I've been grinding through it really fast because I wanted to see what kind of content it was. And, I want to get to a decent place. So I made my house. Building your house is upgrading has a a game time more. So you have to wait 8 real life hours for it to update. After you put in all the materials, you need to level up to get the correct crafting stations. You have to go get all the stuff. The thing that really annoys me about the game is while doing all this, it doesn't feel like there's a sense of progression because I have to keep going back to get copper. Okay, so example, to make a copper tool, you need to be level 4 and you need to get 5 copper balls. Now, to make 5 copper balls, you need to get 25 copper. Now, that doesn't sound hard, and it's not, but when each node gives you anywhere from 2 to 5, and they're spread out, and you have to run to each one, and it takes about 7 or 8 hits with your regular pickaxe, and 4 hits with your upgraded pickaxe, it becomes a little bit tedious.
Yeah.
And the durability does go out fast. Like, I'll catch about 30 fish with my upgraded fishing rod, and my fishing rod will be like, you need to repair this. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. And I guess just for clarity's sake, what he's talking about is Palia. It's this upcoming MMO. It's kind of advertised as like a cozy MMO. That's is it comfy or cozy? I don't know.
Comfy or cozy, one of those.
Cozy or comfy MMO. It's like a life sim MMO. with a focus according to their thing. It's their website. It's a focus on crafting and gathering.
Yeah.
But it's an MMO. I don't know. They're having an open beta right now. I think it just started yesterday or something, the 11th or 10th, one of those days. But I should be more specific. But yeah, they just started August 10th, I think.
Yeah, and well, it's fine and it's kind of fun and enjoyable. I can't help but have this nagging feeling of, what am I building towards?
Yeah.
You know, why am I doing this? What's the point?
Yeah, I installed it yesterday. Was it yesterday though? I sent it out to the guys. I saw the invite in my emails, and I was like, you know what, cool. Or the open beta, not invite, but freaking notification, right, that it's open. And I was like, oh, cool. I really need to try it. And then I looked it up, and I was like, oh, this is not the game I thought it was. But I still remember which one it was, and I saw the whole thing, and then I was like, okay. When I saw that it was like a focus on crafting and everything, and based off their trailer, I was like, this is kind of questionable. Like, what is the goal here? I'm like, sure, like it's gonna be basically like the way I imagined it was like, okay, this is just like MMO, but like Animal Crossing or something, like, or like kind of, I don't know if you guys played Didn't Come With Me or not, but it's basically like an Animal Crossing-esque type feel, so I guess not too far from Sunhaven or like, like things like that we built, but with less romancing and stuff like that.
The thing that really irritates me is, while the game tries to advertise itself like, oh, well, we have this, we have that, it's not very deep. Like, the fishing, in the main fishing pod, you can only get gallywags. In this area, you can get these types of fish. In the sewers, you can get this. All the gold you get is either used to be spent on recipes or on furniture that you can't craft. And it's like, when you craft furniture, you get an idea and you can choose 3 items. They're made of the same materials you made that item from, and it's basically like a way to expand the inventory, your crafting menu, furniture making. But again, once you get the house how you want it, and you get the ability to chop down all the trees you want, and you get, your fishing up, what is the point of the game?
You run into the Minecraft issue.
I won't even say Minecraft, because in Minecraft you can create mob farms, you can create suicide bombers, you can do whatever you want,
Yeah, but it gets kind of boring after a while. Like, you just like, what do you do now?
Yeah, what's next?
But it's Operation Min-Max.
Yeah, but also keep in mind, guys, this is an open beta. So it's just really in beta. I usually don't try to scrutinize things in beta or not like that, because there is a lot more room for improvement, and we don't know if they have extra stuff coming in the full game.
However,
if this is everything,
one of the things that does concern me is the fact that to catch bugs, you have to throw smoke bombs on them, and the bugs kind of really don't have a purpose outside some recipes and a few offerings to the temple areas, because it does have a story, it does have this exploration mechanic. And I think that's cool to have the exploration mechanic, but again, it falls into the path of, if the exploration mechanic is there, then why do we have all these tools for the farming and such? And then it becomes a question of following.
One of the builds has to be the fishing of this game, of other games.
Yeah.
One of them has to get shafted and be collectibles.
The main thing is, I feel like the farming aspect of the game that they have in here is probably the weakest part of the game.
I think there's like a lot to be seen from this game. It seems like it has potential for people that just kind of want to like mindlessly just grind and chill. Like, I see where it can go. I guess there is a niche.
The community is friendly.
Yeah, it seems like it would be.
That's a great positivity. Like, and there is a bit of spite that you can have with people, like when you go to collect the material, but they pick up before you. Because some of the materials you can share, so it's like new and some of it you can't. So you'll go and pick up a plant that someone else was going, because they're not close enough, they can't pick up anymore, and they'll just start shooting arrows at you. You don't take any damage, but, it's a good way to communicate that you're upset about the situation.
Okay. So, is that all you've been playing, or?
No, I actually been playing another game. It's an FPS by a small Indian company. Let me get the name, because it is a Korean name. Trepang 2.
It is actually a small indie company.
It actually is a small indie company. And it's called Trepang 2. It is a FPS. Now, much like FPS, I have a very simple rule. If it's Doom-like, or if it's like feel, I will play it, because those are games I like. Those are my FPS genres. Well, this game is a lot like Doom. You get bullet time. If you don't know what bullet time is, I really feel bad for you. Like, what the fuck, man?
Is that the one where you
slow down time, and as you shoot, the bullets are moving super slow. It's wonderful because you can set up kills and do a bunch of fun shit with it. And the game takes it to the next level. It's how you put it in. If you run in and use the bullet time as a way to get like headshots, cool, whatever, more power to you, but it's going to be boring. Instead, what you can do is you can run bullet time, kick a guy, jump kick him, which the momentum from the jump kick will launch you into the air. He will get launched into the ground. You can drop a grenade on him so he dies. Immediately open fire your dual-wielded shotguns into the crowd of people who just opened the elevator to the sound of resounding, oh fuck. And then grab a riot shield dude by sliding, knocking him up into the air, grabbing him as a human shield, and using him to block the bullets of everyone else while he's holding his riot shield. So he doesn't die that easy. And then you can unload your
Team 17.
magazine on him. And it is a lot of fun. It is probably the most fun I've had in FPS in a long while, because you literally can do all these combo things and you're rewarded by it. There's some replayability, as you can collect a bunch of intel, which gives you cheats and unlockables. And the cheats aren't just like God mode. They do stuff like all your enemies have infinite grenades. Your opponents have a smaller hitbox. They have more health.
Do we get big heads?
Yes, you get big heads.
Let's go.
I love the fact they added that.
It's like a resurgence of all the things from the past that were good. You get funny cheat codes. Yeah. And you actually get good games.
And then you get to customize your outfit. The reason you would do the harder difficulties is to get 1, upgrade, 2, better gear, and 3, and by better gear, I mean you would get stuff like you get a suppressor for your shotgun, or you get a
suppressor for your shotgun.
Yeah, because you get a stealth mechanic, like a stealth suit. But no one really fucking. No one uses it. Why use the stealth suit when you can use bullet time?
Bang bang.
If you have the bullet time, don't waste the bullet time.
Yeah, just use bullet time. Don't fucking stealth. But anyways, you can customize the outfit of your character, and that's why you would redo the missions in hard mode on the very difficult, because you can unlock stuff like rainbow pattern, camo, or smileys on your clothes. And I feel like that's a very good thing, because it's actually taking it in a funny direction instead of being super serial. The gunplay is really good. The gun sounds are amazing. It is really actually like someone really put love and care into the game of wanting to recreate. It was $26. I don't believe it's on sale anymore.
It's still cheap. It's $30 on Steam, at least in the US. So we have listeners from outside of the US, so don't really know.
You get about 8 hours of gameplay, 9 hours of gameplay plus replayability. and there's also arena modes and shit like that. So I would say if you are a fan of Field, you want to go have some fun to kill, and you want to enjoy some stupid shit, that's your game. You also get access to a grenade launcher.
Yeah, it's sitting at like 94% positive on Steam right now when I'm looking at it. It's pretty cool. It's published by Team 17, which publishes pretty good games.
Well, that's one shooter released in the release on Steam that probably. Well, fuck! I fucked my joke up.
Yes, one that actually is good. Yes.
Yes, because Overwatch released on Steam and it has.
Dude, don't even get me started on that. But shit. Junior, what have you been up to?
I was playing Minecraft again.
Mm-hmm.
and then since I was waiting for when we announced that Idle Showdown was adding Pecora, I played Idle Showdown yesterday, and then we started Unite. That's all.
Yep. I played Terraria.
Oh yes, Terraria.
Yeah, I didn't really do much, quote unquote, play. I played Baldur's Gate a little bit more, 3 specifically. I did play a little bit of 7 Days. One of my friends wanted to play some, but we didn't really play too much. We played like 40 minutes and he had to go.
Damn.
What else did I play? I bought Slay the Spire, and because I saw someone doing it or playing it. I've always heard it was a very good game, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I need to like play it first a little bit more just to see how like the card combinations work and seeing what works where and what works how. But other than that, I don't think I've been doing much. I did some League a little bit, ranked. I have not played Final Fantasy 16 anymore.
Yeah,
I need to play some more, but I want to stream Final Fantasy for Cultist because he wants to see his daddies.
You can stream tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna stream today, but then I fell asleep when I got home, and then and then I was gonna stream yesterday, but same thing. It's hot outside, man. It's so hard to like.
Yep.
Yeah, and then last time when I streamed League, I was actually gonna stream a little bit of League and then some Final Fantasy, but Billy got on and he wanted to play League off stream and stuff, so I was like, okay, cool, and everyone else joined.
If you stream League while playing Final Fantasy, does that still count as a chill stream?
Yes. I mean, Final Fantasy is not that chill, but yeah.
You're just watching a movie in all retrospects.
Yeah, that's why on my my notification when I go live it says movie time, not the normal thing.
Yeah.
Dude, something I forgot to mention last episode. I mean, did you guys see the patch notes that Dota did?
No.
It's just a funny little aside. They did a patch notes in all emojis, and some people actually went through and deciphered them. It was kind of cool. But anyways, that's all I have. I don't know if Cultist is here or Cultist is eating.
I think he's gone. Just to
Cultist, what have you been doing?
I basically inhaled all of my food very quickly. My stomach hurts now.
You fucking
really
idiot! You fool! You don't waste carne asada like this.
You're supposed to savor the barbecue.
As hell, and unfortunately, all the pieces of fajita they had were super thick. Like,
Dumb. Anyways, what have you been doing aside from eating carne?
Basically the same old. There's League. There's all the gacha games on my phone. I got 2 new books. I can finally read about Cthulhu Daddy and all the other mythos from H.P. Lovecraft. The Arabian Nights. I don't know why I was interested in that. I got it. And that's basically it.
Enough said.
Oh, yeah, and then,
nice.
Yeah, there's also Unite.
Yes.
And now that my dog has calmed down, can I just mention the last 2 things I was going to talk about? Just mention, not go in depth.
Yeah, sure.
So basically, we finally got climates and seasons for City Skylines 2, and it's more in-depth than its predecessor, and we also got, like...
You mentioned that last week.
Yeah, from last week.
Yes.
And we also got an announcement that they're going to be making another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. It's TMNT The Last Ronin. So, yeah, that's going to be fun.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice single-player game.
God damn it! I just heard the dog.
Yes.
And with that, we end our broadcast.
All right, can we wrap it up? We can say we're under an hour.
Yeah, go ahead.
30 seconds.
All right,
Junior.
you may now take off your gamer pants.
Thank you.
Okay, show's over. Bye.
All right,
Okay,
guys, we'll
goodbye,
see y'all
all.
later. Insert Cultist's mom yelling here.
Let's go.
Also, dog walking.
There you go.
We should just do the dog instead, right?
Yeah.
Yes, just do the dog instead.
All right, bye.
Bye.